Welcome to Shirley's Mindful Monday, and today we are going to do a 30-minute body scan meditation. You can do this seated or lying on a yoga mat on top of your bed, whatever's comfortable. So getting yourself into a comfortable position. If you're seated, your feet are firmly on the ground. You're sitting in an upright position, yet relaxed. Your hands are in an open posture, resting on your lap, or one hand on top of the other with the thumbs touching. Your eyes are closed if you're comfortable doing so, but if not, just lower your gaze to the floor. If you're in a lying down position, just ensuring you're warm enough, possibly with a blanket, and bringing awareness to the contact with the floor or the ground that you rest on. Bringing awareness to your posture and noticing that your body is supported by the chair or the ground. Noticing the contact your feet have with the floor. And noticing the breath as it breathes in and out of the body. With your intention to bring awareness, not trying to change anything, just noticing what's here. And during this meditation, your mind may wander from time to time, and that's okay, that's what our mind likes to do. So just gently escort your mind back without any judgment or criticism. So firstly, bringing awareness to your feet in contact with the ground. Bringing awareness to your heels, the soles of your feet, and your toes. Noticing any physical sensations you find here. And noticing the temperature of your feet. Bring awareness to the upper area of your feet, all the way up to your ankle. And visualizing the breath as you breathe in from the toes, through the feet, and up to the ankle, and back out through the toes. Breath after breath. No right way to be, just breathing as you normally would. Just letting go of anything from earlier in the day or any expectations. And moving your focus of attention to the shin area. Noticing the skin in contact with the clothes you wear, or if you have a blanket covering you. And bringing awareness to the calf muscles. Notice if the muscles are tense or relaxed. Any discomfort. Just accepting what you find. And bringing awareness to the knee joints, the front of the knees, the back of the knees. Being aware that your knees support you when you're walking, and just bringing a focus to this area of the body. If you find discomfort in your knees, just breathing into that area and allowing it to soften. And moving up to the thigh area. Notice the thighs where the hands are resting on the legs, the contact here. And bringing awareness to the underside of the thighs where they're in contact with the chair or the ground that you rest on. And bringing awareness to the pelvis and the organs within this region. And observing any sensations you might find here. And if no sensations, that's okay, just register a blank. And again, if your mind wanders off, just gently bring it back to the body scan meditation without judging. And bringing awareness to the abdomen. Noticing the abdomen rise and fall as we breathe in and we breathe out. And staying with this area for a few breaths. And bringing awareness to the diaphragm, the muscle that rests just under the rib cage and the lungs. And this muscle relaxes and contracts as we breathe in and out. And just bring awareness to this area of the body. And remembering we always have the breath as an anchor to ground us, to bring us back if we're distracted or being non-mindful. Just use the breath as an anchor. Moving focus of attention to the lung area, the lungs and the rib cage. Noticing the change in structure as we breathe in and out. As the lungs expand and the rib cage expands on the in-breath. And the lungs deflate and the rib cage relaxes on the out-breath. Not trying to change the rate of breathing, just observing the breath. And bringing awareness to the front of our shoulders, noticing how our posture is. Maybe you want to adjust your posture slightly. And then bringing awareness to the arms, the upper arms, the lower arms, the back of the hands, the palm of the hands and the fingertips. Noticing if there's any tingling in the fingertips, if the hands are warm or cold. And any physical sensations within the arms. And visualizing that breath entering from the tips of the fingertips up through the arms and back out and down through the fingertips. Breath after breath. And bringing awareness to the lower back, the hips, the bottom. Notice the contact with the chair that you rest on or the ground that supports you. Bringing awareness to this area. Noticing any physical sensations that you find around this area. And moving awareness to the spine, visualizing a golden thread, pulling the spine into an upright position, supporting the body. And noticing the back, the lower back, the thoracic area, up to the top of the back, across the back of the shoulders. And you might find some tension here across the back of the shoulders, where this muscle may be tense, and allowing that to loosen out, or breathing into that area, just softening that area. And visualizing the breath from the base of the spine, travelling up through the back to the top of the shoulders and out. Nourishing you in the in-breath and letting go of what you no longer need in the out-breath. Just accepting what you find here. And again, if the mind wanders, just possibly noticing where the mind's gone, and if that's somewhere you're regularly, your mind likes to visit, just noticing from a distance and gently just bringing your mind back to the focus of the meditation. No needing to engage with the thoughts, just observing from a distance. And bringing awareness to the base of the scalp. Noticing any tension here. The back of the scalp. Bring awareness to the top of the head and the forehead and the temples. As we come to this area, observing the thoughts and noticing if there's any emotional connection to these thoughts. Bringing awareness to this. And then allowing the thoughts to dissolve. And moving the spotlight of attention to the eye area, the area around the eyes, the eyelids, the eyes themselves. Notice if the eyes feel heavy or rested, any tiredness. Whatever you find, it's okay. Just observing what's here in this area. Then bringing awareness to the nose area, observing the air as it enters the nostrils and exits the nostrils or the mouth. Noticing the temperature of the air here, and if you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose, noticing the change in temperature. And bringing awareness to the mouth, the teeth, the tongue, the lips. Noticing if the mouth is moist or dry. Any sensations in the mouth? And bringing awareness to the jaw and the cheek. Sometimes we hold tension here. Just observing this area, noticing. Then shifting your spotlight of attention to the whole of the body, from the tips of the toes up to the top of the head, scanning the whole of the body. From the feet, noticing the contact with the ground, whether you're seated or lying down. If you're lying down, the contact with the heels. And if you're seated, noticing the contact of the soles of the feet. Noticing if one side feels different from the other. And moving up the body, scanning the body through the legs, the knees, and the upper legs. Noticing if there's anything that you're more aware of now from prior to starting this meditation. The pelvis, the hips, the torso, the arms, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. And as we scan the whole of the body, just noticing what we find here. Noticing the posture, noticing the breath. Then breathing in through the whole of the body, from the tips of the toes, up through the body and out through the top of the head. For several breaths. Nourishing the body on the in-breath, letting go of what we no longer need on the out-breath. And gradually bringing awareness to any sounds outside the room. Bring greater awareness to your surroundings with your eyes still closed. Then bringing awareness to any sounds within the room. Noticing your own body breathing. gradually opening your eyes, having a stretch. Thank you for watching Shirley's Mindful Monday, and hope that you're able to be mindful for the rest of the day. Please subscribe to the channel, there's no financial cost to that, and share with friends and like the channel. Thank you.